My name is Shane Vigil, and I've been with Karl Kustoms as a painter since October of last year. I started at Karl Chevrolet in the body shop back in 2010. At that time, the custom shop was still fairly new, but I'd heard about it and thought maybe if I was going to work my way up, I could get to the custom shop. They had their group of guys to do it and really didn't need the help. I just kept pushing on and doing my custom stuff on the side and doing production paint for my career. Went to a couple different dealerships to paint, but in the end, always ended up back here at Karl's. I always wanted to do the custom thing. I've always done it growing up. It's the only thing I really excelled at, art and shop. From day one, when I knew how to paint, I just took off with it. The car that kind of sticks out to me, it's a 1954 Chevy pickup, my parents' personal vehicle. It was an old farm truck. We decided since I was a painter and I could do custom work, let's have fun with the outside of it. So we did a purple and silver two-tone. They loved it. I put a little design on it, and when it was all finished, their reaction to it was just great. It'll be in the family forever. There probably isn't a side road in Iowa they haven't been on. There's not a lot of guys that can do custom paint work and production paint at the same time and do a complete car. Not a lot of people can spray what's called a candy coat, layers and layers of pearls and metallics and laying candy on top of them. If you don't get it right, you're basically starting over. 99% of the time people walk up to a car, first thing they see is the shiny paint. Quality's gotta be top notch no matter what, whether it's a repair job or a complete build. We want these cars to last for years and years and years. Prior to coming in here, I did some side work for a company out of Colorado that built these bronze sculptures, full-size, life-size whales. It's at the Henry Doorly Zoo. I got the opportunity to paint those, just like a car, I mean, just 10 times the size. I can walk in there and take my kids in there, and it's neat. They're gonna be there forever, and probably the biggest project I've ever done, by far the most unique one I've ever done. Bill Murray, the actor, he wanted an all-American theme for his golf cart. I got the opportunity to paint it, full patriotic theme. Never done anything for like celebrity status like that before, but it was kind of neat to be a part of that. I got to do two centerpieces for the Festival of Trees and Lights, the Christmas tree that was made out of all metal, Christmas gifts that were all metal formed and shaped, and a snow globe. It goes to a wonderful cause, so just thankful to be a part of it. I've had a prosthetic leg since I was 18, so I'm used to it, joke with it. It's kind of funny, when I first started at Karl's, somebody in the office didn't believe that I had one. They thought that the guys in the body shop were giving her a hard time. And I happened to be underneath the car working at that time, and I had one that I could pop off with a push button release. So I was laying underneath the car, popped it off and slid it out from underneath the car across the body shop floor, and she about lost it. Everybody just died laughing. She then knew, yeah, okay, he's got one. You can bring a car in, and if you've got a vision of what you want it to make it look like, we got a great group of guys here that can make it happen. The body guys sometimes make me look pretty good. Can't thank them enough. If you don't have a good body guy, a nice straight panel, a paint job is just another paint job. Yeah, it'll be shiny, but if you look down the side of it, it's gonna wave at you like a prom queen, and it's not gonna look good. I'll give them all the credit in the world, because what they do is art. When it's all finished with what I do, it goes on to Rick, who wet sands and polishes all my work, which is, again, is another art form. When you start with artwork in the beginning, finish with artwork in the end, you're gonna have a masterpiece all the way around. There's always a story behind every car. And if we can take it from basically a pile of metal to make it look like a $1 million car, their reaction to it in the end is what's worth it to me. To fulfill their dream, that's the payoff for me, really.